Edited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut,
All right. Come on
unedited.
in.
You already know what it is. Live.
This is where we
Tell the truth
and shame the devil.
devil.
Come on in, people. Come
Tell
on
the
in.
truth.
Come on in and shame the devil. Come on in. Come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. Live, uncut, unedited. Live, uncut, unedited, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got some gossip tonight. I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. All right. All right, people. Don't forget to send your boys some stars. We got some gossip tonight. This is one of those subjects tonight. And we'll get back on course tomorrow with a more serious conversation. But this is serious. And we want to talk about this. This is reality, some of our reality. So we want to talk about it. I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. I want to thank my YouTube family for coming on here. Appreciate the YouTube family coming on here. This is live, uncut, unedited. My Facebook family, thank you for coming on here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for sharing the video. Appreciate you for following me on the crime scenes, on the political scenes, on the basketball scene, or on the restaurant scene, wherever I may go. Thank you so much. This is definitely live, uncut, unedited, ladies. And I want to talk about tonight. This is a real touchy subject. We're definitely going to be taking calls 872-299-08, 872-297-6389. This is your boy Martin G. Johnson, aka the Crime Chaser, live, uncut, unedited. And I'm loving being black, people. I'm black 365 days. All right. This is a great show. What's going on? I see you, brother. Brother Muhammad, I see you. All right. Muhammad, I see you. I see you. I see you. My buddy D, what's going on, D? What's up, D? We going to tell the truth and what?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
All right, now. Who's at fault? Kevin Thomas, what's going on? Peggy Gay, what's going on? Steven, what's going on? Lewis Ramsey, what's going on? Renee Jackson, what's going on? Nathan said, hey, I just read that post. That is so crazy. And this man need to get married and has 7 kids by his wife and not 7 kids by 7 different women. Oh, wow. All right. Roddy Johnson, what's going on? I see you. Keena Nicole, what's up, Keena? All right. This is, let me see. Miss Davis, Phyllis Davis, I see you. Stephen, I see you again. Crystal Knight Hunter, I see you. Denise Jones Mitchell, I see you. Ronnie Johnson, I see you. Ray Hogan, I see you. Stephanie Holmes, what's up, Stephanie? Monique, I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. Miss Pendleton, I see you. I see you. Peggy, what's going on? Denise Jones. Oh, man, it's going to be a great subject, people. All right. Some truth going to be told tonight. Checking in from Hyde Park, from South Hollands. All right. Some truth. Lydia Thomas, I see you. Full Circle. What's up, Full Circle? I see you. I see you. D, we got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Doretha Glass, what's going on? That is Contessa. Okay, what's that? Imani Human Harris. Okay, hey, how you doing? Hope I got it right. Ray Hogan, what's going on? All right. Afia Phyllis Davis. I think I got that right. All right, Lydia, I said you. Sophia Young, what's going on? Sheila Robinson. Angie Will White. Angie Will Height Hammond from Joliet. What's up, Joliet in the house? I was just in Joliet Sunday, people. Petty Hampton, what's going on? Nathan, what's going on? What's going on, Nathan? Dion, come on, we got a subject tonight. Look at y'all love this gossip. No, Denisha, y'all love this gospel, don't you? This gossip. Thomas, Leslie Brown. Look at Leslie. I ain't seen Leslie in a minute. Sunday, What's your name? Sunday Tamor. I hope I pronounced it right. All right. Denise Jones, Mitchell, Patricia Robinson. All right. Davis N. Amanda. Hey, what up? What up? What up now? Nathan Joliet in the house. Diana Gangs. Sheila Rogers. All right. You're going to come up by anytime. Full circle. Deborah Hicks. All right. What's that? Is that Valerie O'Fields? All right. It ain't a black thing. It's been irresponsible, white and black. Okay. All right. Sheila Robbins, I'll see you again. All right, let's get started, people. Let's get started. The contest, I got you. Tamika Wright. I see you. I got you, Lewis. All right, we got to get started, people. Keisha Roberts, I see you. Oh, wow. I see my hairstylist on here. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all know the young lady, she laid my hair. I love her to death. I love her to death. I tell you, that's my girl. I love her to death. She do a great job, I tell you. And she know I don't try to get a bargain. I pay what it's worth. I pay my way. I pay like I weigh. All right. Darcella. All right, we're finna get it in, y'all. Let's get it in. Patty Hampton, let's get it in. I can hear y'all women now, boy. Lord have mercy. Don Ray, I can hear y'all women now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I can hear y'all women now. Let's put it on the screen. Let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, my God. Father opens up about having 7 children by 7 different women. They want me to be responsible for some children I told them I didn't want. My goodness, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all come on, somebody call it. I need a caller. Somebody got to help. I need a caller. This man around here slinging penis. My goodness. Ain't using no condom or nothing. That's what you call a rolling stone. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head, that was his home. Man, my man must be packing or something because he making all these babies. My. Man, this is crazy, people. All right, come on, call in, y'all. Call in. Who would date a guy like this? I'm telling you. And a lot of us, hey, Chris, listen to this, man. The man got, the father opened up, he got seven children by 7 different women, and they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I didn't want to have. I didn't want. Man, ain't that crazy, bro? Man, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I love you back, sis. I appreciate you, KG. I appreciate you. I promise you. I'll probably send you in another couple of weeks anyway. All right, man, it is crazy. All right, come on, y'all. Let's talk. Let's talk. Monique McGee, what's up, Monique? Monique, I sent you a notification to make sure you got it. All right now, ladies. Now, what's the deal here? Now, 2 consenting adults having sex, we say unprotected sex. And he ejaculates in you, and you get pregnant. Now he telling you telling him now, hey, babe, I'm pregnant. And he looking at you like, what you want me to do? I don't want no babies. I don't want no babies. So he leaves. And you still supposed to have a baby? Do you get abortion? And then let me say something. I'm not for that abortion stuff, but I believe that a woman have a right to choose. Now I do that. I'll say that. All right, I got a caller. Oh my God, I got a caller, people. This is unreal. All right, caller, 2742. My goodness. Whoo, I wonder what this caller gonna say. I don't know if it's a male or female. Lord, come on, caller. I'm listening. I'm ready.
Now, let's be honest.
Uh-oh.
It's a lot of guys like him, but it's just he the one who was honest to admit what he really felt. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of guys we know in the hood got more kids than that. It's just he was honest to try to rationalize his bullshit, but at least he was honest on the way he felt. Mm-hmm. A lot of guys who have those many kids, sometimes they still have a woman. A lot of women like guys like that. Mm-hmm. And they'll get pregnant by him, knowingly knows he has kids by several different women because they think it's something different about him. Well, this goes on constantly.
Well, listen, this brother might have 12 inches. He might be coming down to his knees. Might have 13. You know, women fascinated with big penises now. And he know how to work it too.
They all do the same thing.
Well, hey, listen.
They all do the same thing. They go in and out.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. And this brother, he came out. No, but listen, what woman would want to lay down with somebody like that? She got to be high on some weed or alcohol, a pill or something.
A lot of them do. A lot of them do, because what happens is some of them be lonely. Other times, you know how a person, like you say, if a man got all these kids, he got to have some great sex, a big penis. And some are so curious about this BS that, okay, I'll get pregnant by him because I know he going to beat up a man. I don't care what he do for the others, but he's going to do the same exact thing because he's irresponsible.
Well, I have met women.
The sad part about it is he laying having sex, like, you know.
I have met women that, oh, my hairstylist said unprotected, pick a disease. That's right. I have met women that say, hey, I'm going to be straight, even if he don't want to be there for the kid. I'm going to take care of the kid. And some women want a kid. Most women choose to have a baby before they get married. They choose that. Most women.
Mm-hmm.
Most women. And I'm not jumping down women's throat or nothing like that, but I'm just saying that's the norm. That is the norm. That is the norm.
A lot of them think this man didn't love me, so I'm going to have something that's going to love me. And that could be true, but at the same time, kids need two parents. Kids need two parents for balance, but a lot of them, then when they had a baby and the guy don't help, they bash and all that, but he told you while you were pregnant, before you got further along, the type of guy he was, or he showed you. And I'm not speaking on the women that was young, but I'm talking about having their kids real young because they master not really developed. I'm talking about the women that are old enough to know better.
Mm-hmm.
That this guy has kids all around and does nothing for them. And usually if a man have a bunch of kids, you never hear him talk about his kids, that's a clue right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge clue.
Mm.
And then the sad part, he end up being with a woman who don't have no kids with him, and he take care of her kids. Ain't that some foolishness?
Yeah. Somebody said Solomon has 700 wives and 300 sweethearts. So I guess this guy was trying to be like King Solomon, huh? Oh, my God. Oh, my buddy Chris called me. He said, Chris said, no comment. I have 7 children by 4 different women. Oh, Chris, you was out there slanging, huh? Wow.
Oh.
Wow, you was out there slanging, Chris. Okay. But listen, what happened? Listen, I need some more callers. So hold on, partner. I need some more callers. 872-299-0808. 872-297-6389. Now, let's get to this other partner. I ain't heard you say nothing about this now. You jumped down to women. Now, let me read this real slow. They want me to be responsible for some children I told them I didn't want. Now, what do you think about that, partner? Come on, talk to me.
You sound like a grown-ass boy. You sound like a Peter Pan who just refused to grow up because it ain't like they made you stick your penis in him and ejaculate.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a baby comes. He enjoyed the moment and the thrill of the feel, but now, responsibility, let me run. And I guarantee you maybe his mama's sitting there, baby, don't worry about it. I get the kids whatever they need. Because it's the type of scenarios that goes on. He will never grow up. And it's sad because he's going to get older. If he's blessed to get older, then he's going to be trying to be in the kid's life. And these things happen too.
Man, listen.
It's just sad.
Hold on, sister.
And for him to come out publicly and announce this.
Ms. Pendleton, hold on now. Now, you got some of these guys, they just make babies. They don't want nothing to do with them. They don't care. Listen, you got some men out here that's making babies. They'll give you a baby, but they gone after that. And don't let you act like you don't want to be involved with them. I got 2 more callers.
Too, probably.
Yeah. Now, you know, I got 2 more callers. Hold on, partner. Don't you go nowhere because I like where you speaking today. I think this Dr. Sanders. I'm not sure. 4703. Go ahead, caller. Oh, Lord. Y'all better put on y'all seatbelts. Y'all better put on y'all seatbelts. We got Dr. Sanders on here tonight. Y'all better put on. Listen, y'all know what she gonna do.
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
That's what she gonna do. Come on, sister. Hey, Dr. Sanders, before you speak,
Well, let me
hold on. Before you get started, Dr. Sanders, let me take this one before you or after you. Let me get him or her out the way because I know you're gonna be long-winded on this one. Let me. Eric Cohen, 815. Come on, 815. I'm gonna put you in front of Dr. Sanders because Dr. Sanders gonna need about 5 minutes. I know she finna go in. Come on, 815.
Hey, Marty, this Chris, man.
Oh, no, I got 2 powerhouses. Oh, Lord, what I'm going to do today? Hey, Chris, you long-winded too. You're going to have to wait, man. Hold on, Chris. Let me let Dr. Sanders, I'm going to let you go, Chris.
Okay.
Come on, Dr. Sanders. I got 2 powerhouses on here tonight. Lord, 3 really. My goodness. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Dr. Sanders, that's Chris.
Hey,
That's the prison guard. Y'all know the prison guard. Chris.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Martin, I'm gonna be a little jokester.
Officer. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I'm retired, so hey, I'm retired.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm looking at the article, and this is my thing here. Okay, if you a child don't ask to come in a form of smoke and say, "Hey, create me."
Mm-hmm.
It takes 2 to come together. But now when he say, "Well, I only want to take care of some of them, although I made the other ones, I don't want to be bothered." No. That ain't cool. Because see, Johnny Taylor, the late Johnny Taylor, the R&B singer, he had 10 children. 10. And 9 of them he claimed, and there was 1 he kept a secret. They knew, but they didn't know. So my thing is, if you want to play, then there's a price. Now, Mark, you mentioned that earlier, that women have accountability too.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. When they're young and don't understand, they, when you get these girls, 14, 15, they want to twerk and all that and show their behind and all that kind of stuff. But they understand that their hormones is all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are an adult, you're conscious of what you're doing. And if you don't want to be bothered with her, then although you tell her that, in the back of your mind, it's going to always be, she may not ever tell you she got pregnant by you.
Mm-hmm.
She won't tell you. There's women that won't do it. But you still need to be able to be accountable for what you plant, whether you want it or not. If you didn't want it, you should have penis.
Dr. Sanders. Now, listen now what he said now. He said, they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So, in other words, he jumped. That's what he said. Now, y'all missing that part now.
Did he stop?
That's what he said now.
No, I'm saying he said that. But understand, Martin, did he still do the do?
Yeah. Yeah, well, hey. So, okay. Hey, Dr. Sanders. Yeah, hold it right there, Dr. Sanders. Let me see what Chris got to say. I want to see what a man got to say. Come on, brother Chris. Come on, guard. Come on, retired officer.
I'm just saying, though.
Oh, Lord. Come on, Chris. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Go ahead.
If he was telling them he don't want to be responsible for no kids, why would you lay down and have kids with him? If he already telling you that he's not going to take care of these kids. But all I want to say is this, Martin. I called in to say this. I have 7 kids by 4 different women, and the women don't care how many kids you have. As long as you're taking care of them and how you carry yourself, you can have 1,000 kids. But if you took care of all your kids and how you carry yourself, women still want you. Like me, I got 7 kids, and I just recently got married, and my wife, she wants 3 kids. 3 or 4 kids, and guess what? I'm gonna give her 3 or 4 kids because she don't have none. So when it's all said and done, I had 10 kids.
Okay.
But guess what? They gonna all be taken care of, though.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everybody call me crazy. All my friends call me, "You too old to have kids." I say, "No, you too old to have kids. Don't put what you think on me, because as long as I can take care of them and play with them, and I'm in excellent health." I know a lot of kids who I grew up with lost their mother, at an early age. So.
So, Chris, you telling me, Chris, you telling me that thing still work down there? It still work? You still make it? Oh, my goodness, boy. Hey, Chris, this plane of mine can't get up in the air like that no more, man. I'm not. My God, man, I'll tell you.
I'm not really TMI, Martin.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Listen to this. My hairstylist said, KG said, some think that one baby can change his outlook, and she right. She right. Some of these women know the man told you he didn't want no baby, so they figure, well, you know what? If he had this baby, maybe it changed his mind, outlook. And she right. She's right. She's right.
They ain't gonna change it.
Okay.
They ain't gonna change nothing.
Look at Ray Carew. I don't know if y'all know who he is. He was a football player back in the day that he told his wife, well, she did something dirty though. She had a baby by him just for the money, and once she got pregnant, she got back with her old boyfriend. So he killed her, and now the baby is retarded, and he tried to kill both of them. And he went to jail for it, lost his career and everything.
He just got out of prison about a year or two ago. Robert worked with his sister, with that girl's sister down there in wherever, North Carolina. But the thing of it is that you gave up all of that, no matter what. You still don't have a right to take no life. Now that's another topic, because no matter if you don't want it and you still made a choice to lay down, nobody put a gun to your head. You made a choice. God gives us choices. So if you did not want a baby by her, then you should have walked out the door. Adios, senor, and go on. But you don't take a life.
All right. Let me say something.
No, but I understand. Right. He shouldn't have took a life, but he wanted that baby. He wanted that baby by her. But she left and went back to her old boyfriend to get that bag. He wanted the baby. But once he figured out what she was doing, but it still didn't justify what he did, because
exactly.
I would never did nothing like that.
All right.
But that's what she did. So I was just telling women out there, just be careful, because you don't know what type of man you're dealing with.
Listen.
But Ray Carew, that's not Ray Carew's story. The girl,
ma'am,
Ray Carew didn't want the baby.
I got somebody in front of you, 217. Okay, I'm finna go to my next call. I'm gonna let you talk, okay, babe? We ain't finna talk out of turn now.
Monique, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, hold on, Monique, with your pretty big old eyes of yours. Okay, all right. Listen, my anonymous caller. Come on, anonymous. I know who you are, but come on, come on, anonymous caller. No, don't call no women no BICTHs now. All right, go. How you doing? Come on with it.
No. I have a like-minded person on this line with us, and that's Pennington. She's so intelligent. Is she still on here?
She's still on here.
I'm still on here listening.
Pennington, you're so smart. She is so you're so like-minded like me. I'm Tiffany Wilson. I'm the one who be in the comments and I say hi when I see you. Yeah, do you remember me or no? I don't know if you might not remember
I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, come on with the question,
you remember
Tiffany.
Me by chance?
Come on, Tiffany. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on.
No. I wanted to say hi to Pennington and of course say hi to you.
Okay. All right.
Because she's so smart.
All right, she is. But you know what it is.
Stay on the line for a minute.
Okay, stay on the line. Let me go to Monique. Come on, Monique. Come on. Yeah, hold on. Go ahead, Dr. Sanders.
I ain't had nothing to say. You know, I just sit on this line. I ain't had nothing to say really, but he had the story I felt kind of wrong with the Ray Carew story. The young lady wanted the baby, and Ray Carew didn't. And when he told her that he didn't, he had her killed by another guy.
All right. Well, we don't want to jump off the subject, okay?
But
Martin. Yeah. Is that Dr. Sanders?
Let me put Robert on the phone.
Okay.
Robert, though.
Now y'all gonna change the narrative. Okay, come on. Come on with it. Come on, Robert. Come on, Pastor.
Okay, Robert, about the Ray Carew story. What happened?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Martin?
What's up, Pastor Sanders? How you doing?
Wonderful to hear your voice, man.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm doing fine.
Oh, yeah.
Doing fine. I no complaints, no regrets, man. So she asked me what about the Ray Carew story. I knew the sister. I was very close with the sister and worked with her for several years. And the Ray Carew story, they tried to put this lady like like she was a stripper, and so on and so forth. But she actually was a real estate agent. And when it was discovered that she was pregnant, he, and I'm giving you the short version, he set her up to be killed by luring her out on a date. And, you know, while she was en route in the car, Cummins shot inside her car and killed her. And when he discovered, they discovered she was pregnant. And he did not want to take care of that baby or have that baby. So he set her up and had her killed.
Okay.
And the sister, when she was killed, she was just distraught coming to work and was just crying and everything else. And she actually confided in me and told me what had happened. And it was at that time that I realized that they were related. That was in.
Oh wow.
She really suffered a lot as a result of it, but I knew firsthand what had happened before the trial. While they was in the trial, they tried to run that dead girl a reputation in the ground. She had money. She had, nice car and this and that, but they tried to say that she didn't get all her money by real estate, that she made her money by stripping and all that, and that wasn't the case.
Okay, Dr. Sanders, Pastor Sanders, we got to get back on subject now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we got to get back on.
Right.
Okay, good.
Right.
Okay, I got 0404 live, uncut, unedited. All right, Father, come on. Let me hear your comment. 0404.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, Martin?
All right, now you sober today? Come on, bro. Come on, let's have it.
Yeah, I'm sober today.
Okay,
I just realized what's going on with the guy, denying the kid and denying his kid. So I figure, once you lay down with a woman, you ain't got no say so after that. So he, in a way, he's wrong, but in another sense, he's kind of just protecting himself because he may know what comes with that because he's seen it before. So he's trying not to, cross that line. But it's already been done, so he can't do nothing but blame himself at this point. But he should still have a voice because it's part of him as well. So that's something that needs to be taken up in the law.
Now, let me ask you a question. You're a young man. You're a young man. Now, what we don't know, this is what we don't know. Like my hairstylist said, KG said, that did he tell them before he had sex or did he tell them after he had sex with them? So that's the thing he's not saying. Now, that's a good question. Because go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just saying. That,
but, there's birth to, he probably said, let's just say he said it before, right? We not like usually men do. Okay, look, I'm not trying to have no kids. I'm not trying to do this. Okay, cool, ain't no problem. Okay, I'm not going. We cool. I'm with that. Until it happened, and now feelings grow, and now here comes Planned Parenthood on one hand, and then birth on the other. So you just got to know who you're dealing with first and foremost. Know who you know who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Once you know who you're talking to, you know who you're dealing with. And that's what we fail to realize. You don't know a person long enough to see the crazy part of them. And that baby will make a person change, good or bad. So
right.
I'm dealing with a situation right now, matter of fact, where I had a kid by someone, and I told her I didn't want to have a child by her, but she ended up having a child.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Did everything possible.
Are you willing to take care of the baby, or are you in the baby's life, or you don't want nothing to do with her or the baby?
I'm trying to explain to you. Well,
come on with it. It don't take long now.
She ended up changing her. Listen, she ended up changing her feelings. Feelings changed, right? So I knew that it was periodic, that it was just something momentarily. So I'm like, I'm not gonna have a child with her. She ended up having a child anyway. So now I'm in this kid's life, and now I'm attached to my child, and now you want to move off. So now what am I supposed to do? You see, when I knew situations like this could happen, and anyway, it happened anyway. So this could be something that man went through.
Right.
You know,
well, let me ask you a question.
Try to tell him the honest truth.
Brother, let me ask you a question. Now, you old enough to know if you go on a chick raw, what can happen. Now, you know what can happen, man. You know, if you ejaculate in a woman, you know what can happen, bro. We ain't dealing with, you're not a teenager. We all know that, especially grown men, you know. I mean, we some of us, we don't want to use protection. You know, some of us got trapped into that.
Now let's say if it was protection, and let's say the woman said she was on a pill and stopped taking the pill. Whose fault is that?
Listen, bro. Let me just tell you just like this, bro.
Because let me just
no, brother. Brother, you ain't gonna overtalk me. No, it ain't gonna do it, brother. Cause no, we ain't gonna have it. We ain't gonna have it, bro. No, we ain't gonna have it. No, I ain't gonna let you explain yourself, bro. Anyway, you ain't gonna overtalk me. You know the business. Listen, if you stick your penis inside of a woman, period, you know whether she's on birth controls or not. If she tell you she on birth control, that's on you. You know that's on you. That's on you. So ain't none of that bagging out of responsibility. You stick your penis in one of these females, I don't care if she a prostitute, a stripper, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. It's your duty to protect yourself, both males and females. These babies did not ask to come here. That's all I'm saying. Women, if you lay down with these guys, you lay down with these losers, come on, that's what's going to happen. Don't let the alcohol get you in trouble. Don't let the weed, whatever type of drugs that you're doing. Don't let it get you in trouble, because it can't happen. Because you got some guys, they packing and they know how to use it. They know how to hold you and rub you the right way and tell you what you want to hear. Trust me. I know personally. They know what to do. And it's up to you as a woman to protect yourself. And that's what I tell all my daughters. It's your duty to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. Because you got some of these men, they will run inside of you with a dirty penis. And y'all know what I'm talking about, or STD. And don't care. Full of fire. Full of fire. Run right in you and squirt in you, spray in you, whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you. So this brother right here, he is a dangerous man on this screen right here. He's a dangerous man. He don't want to take care of no kids. He don't want them. He just want to have fun. And that's all he's looking for. So y'all better look at his face good, because if you run into him, you know not to mess with him. And there's a lot of men out here like that. They'll make a baby quick and will not acknowledge you or the baby. Go ahead.
Some of these guys will even tell a lie on you and say you raped them.
Oh,
they will say it.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that with my experience.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
I have heard them say, oh, she raped me. I was sleeping. She just got on top of me and she just took advantage of me. Really?
That's true. That's true, Dr. Sanders. I've heard it.
I've heard you say that she raped you. But no, how's she going to rape you? Because who's stronger? Unless she Broomhilda with a gun. Some men have the nerve to say that they were raped. Grown. Consensual.
Mm-hmm. Monique McGee said, a responsible man who doesn't want kids should strap up. And I'm going to tell you, Monique, and y'all forgive me for what I'm about to say. Some men, penis can't get hard in a condom, period. They want to feel the raw thing. I just got to tell the truth now.
Yeah.
You got some men that cannot get off in a condom. They can't do it. They just it don't work for them. I'm not making no excuse for them. Don't get me wrong now. Not making no excuse. But there are men out here like that. You got some men that's grown as me, that never use a condom. Never use a condom in sex. I'm telling you. So it's real out here, people. So ladies, it's men out here just like this brother on this screen right here, making babies. And he probably got it going on in the bedroom. And tell you, hold you, rub you the right places and everything. And guess what? You got 18 years to take care of that baby. You know he's gonna be gone. He going to the next one. I'm telling you. He going to the next one. Gonna lay up under her in her little Section 8 apartment. Go ahead.
So Martin, what's the average age that men start using the Viagra or the blue pill?
Well, you know what? You know what, Tiffany? Now, I'm 54. I never used that. But it's young guys I'm hearing right now. That's 2021 that's using it. I never use Viagra. I promise to God. I never use it. I never use it.
You use the blue pill?
I ain't never used none of it. No, listen. This plane take a little while to get up in the air, but when it get up in there, it's all right now. I tell you, everything still work on me. Y'all see all them babies of mine? I put them on the screen, you know. Y'all see them. Hey, I ain't lost no step. I'm in good shape for my age. I'm telling you, I ain't on here trying to brag either. But I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. These young folks. I ain't lost no step. Hey, Tiffany. I ain't on here trying to brag. Hey, Tiffany. Let me tell you this.
Let Martin talk.
Let me talk. I know. Let me just tell you this, Tiffany. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. You got young men that's using Viagra right now. Young men. They even going to the those gas stations. They had them little pills up there. They taking that. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of them on drugs, alcohol, weed,
it's the
pills.
Blue pill.
Yeah. Listen. I don't know nothing about it. I'm telling you. I ain't never used it. And first of all, I'm not gonna mess with a woman that I'm not attracted to. No way. You know, that's number one. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. And listen, this brother that's on this screen right here, if anybody that remind you of him, ladies, you better run. You better run. I'm telling you, you better run. And don't get mad at nobody because your baby daddy is a bum. You did. You lay down. And I'm not talking about little teenagers.
Martin, we still on you.
Yeah, but listen, I'm talking. I'm cool. I said what I had to say.
You, Martin.
Hey, I listen. Hey, listen. Somebody laughing hard about me. But I keep it 100. Y'all know I do. I keep it 100. Trust me, I'm not available. For
so what do you do to keep it hard?
Yeah.
What do you do to keep it hard?
I just told you. I just told you.
Q&A.
Q&A. What
do you do
I just told you. I just told you. And is your husband watching this broadcast? You need to put him online so I can tell him what to do. So I can tell him. You know, you gotta be careful. I got to tell the truth, shade the devil, man.
I'm cracking up so hard.
I know, look, because listen,
they laughing too. They want to hear
you're going too deep, girl. You got a husband
about that torpedo.
Hey, listen. You got a husband,
they want to know about
and you want to know what's going on in between my legs, girl. You better watch yourself. You're gonna be in a divorce court messing with me.
They laughing.
Somebody gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Hey,
99 people want to know about the torpedo.
Hey, Tiff. Listen,
99 people want to. Now it's 100 people. Look, the number's going up. Now it's 100 people want to know about that torpedo.
That's
they want to see how that torpedo take off. It
ain't gonna. Listen. All I can tell you, they'll just be wondering. Because listen, I'm not a sex symbol. I tell you, sex is private. That's right. Sex is between a man and a woman, and anything outside of that is anti-sex. That's it. That's where as far as I'm going. Mm-hmm. I tell you, for real. This brother want to keep calling. Brother, I'm not going to take your call, bro, because you try to out-talk me, man.
Is Martin trying to find out what you working with?
Who? I'm not trying to find. Listen, I'm not interested in no woman on this live right now, live feed at all. Trust me. And it's some beautiful women. Hold on. It's some beautiful women on this live right now that got it going on. That got it going on right now. For real. But I'm not on here for that.
We having fun, Martin. We're having fun.
Well, I ain't having fun. But anyway, let me
yes, you are.
Yeah.
It feels good for you to talk about that.
No, not at all. Not me. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, I ain't trying to put you on the spot. They having fun though.
Yeah, they having fun. Well, that's you having fun.
Okay, I'll be quiet. No, I'm
Tiffany better not want me. Tiffany got a whole. Listen, Tiffany got a whole husband at home. She better not be trying to mess with me.
Yeah, they probably into that. You know, this is the new age. They into that, Mark. It's no need talk.
Tiffany got a whole husband at home. She better stay with her husband.
No, I'm just blasting him.
Yeah.
I'm just blasting.
Hey,
Martin.
Tiffany.
We want to hear about that torpedo.
No, look at Tiffany. Stop it, Tiffany.
Every time I say torpedo, those numbers going up.
Tiffany, I'm going to tell your husband on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell your husband on you. I tell you.
I got him laughing. I got you laughing.
You ain't got me laughing.
I got you laughing. I finally got you to laugh. You just laughed.
You ain't got me laughing because I know what's up with me. Hey, listen, I'm not on the dating block for you. So I already know. I tell you. But anyway, let's get back to this man, this gunslinger. He a gun deliverer. Okay. That's what I'm gonna call him. A gun deliverer right here. That man, he's shooting pistols everywhere, and he hitting his targets. So he ain't missing too many targets. So I mean, is this? Who do you blame on this? Do you blame him or the woman or both of them? That's what I want to know. Who do y'all blame?
Both of them.
Both of them?
Who do y'all blame? I say both of them.
You say both? Why you say both? Why you say?
Because if he did say he told them up front, if he did say that he told them up front, then hey, that's on them. It's up to you after that to, keep going with them or exit. You know what I mean? And then it's his fault too for being, if you don't want no kids, then you should wear a condom. So both of them is their fault. They both grown people. You know what I mean? And then it's his fault too.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me ask you a question. This brother here, have any woman ever experienced this? I don't know if y'all gonna tell me that. Have any woman on this live experienced this? Hello? Anybody ever experienced it?
At some point, when I was young. I mean, when I was younger, somebody said that, and that was way back when I was young. Teenage,
Okay.
Young people know how to accept stuff. That was way back when I was young. Teenage,
Okay. This story is real, man. This is a real story. This is a real story, people. Real. It's so real. It is so real. Somebody said, my uncle have 28 children by more than 10 women, and most of them went into foster care. They were adopted by some of my aunts. He followed my grandfather with 26 children. Lord have mercy. He was on the case, wasn't he? He's slanging. He's gun slanging. Mm-hmm. That's right, Monique. They can't trap me in this. Trying to trap me in this, want to know what's up with me. They're trying to put me on a chopping block. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna happen. I'm smarter than that. Listen, this is 50. Hey, this 50.
They can't talking like that. Yeah. That ain't no day now. Come on now, man. Cause the way it is, Tiffany trying to trap you.
Oh, Tiffany. Okay, yeah, you're right.
No, I'm playing with him.
Oh, okay.
I got him laughing.
Tiffany, you cares about this man over here.
I'm gonna watch.
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Listen.
I ain't saying nothing.
I'm done.
What sexy old man? What?
I am old.
Call yourself,
I'm old. I'm old.
Old man.
I am old man.
Old.
I am
but
old
that means
man.
you're talking about your dick being old. Is your dick old too then? So the dick is old too?
Everything on me is old.
That's a question.
We have to watch our language when they get in the lab.
Yeah. Everything is old.
That's a question.
Yeah. Everything is old. A question ain't gonna be answered.
It ain't okay. Whatever.
A question ain't gonna be answered.
You just said it's old too.
Yeah. If I'm old, everything is old.
Yeah.
I'm antique.
No, it ain't. Stop lying.
I'm antique. I got a new caller. Hey, caller, where you calling from?
You ain't antique.
0044. What's going on? 044.
What up, man?
What's going on, man? I know who this is.
Hello?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, look, I got two questions. This one straight to you, Martin.
Okay.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because they coming at you.
Oh, they come at me, man. That didn't mean nothing.
Know. Hey, so.
Go ahead.
Hey, but listen. On everything real. Now, you said dude got 7x7, right?
Right.
I got 6x6.
God, dog,
and I got 13 grandkids. And you, hold on. You see me with my grandkids.
Yeah,
with my grandkids.
Right.
So, I mean, I wasn't like dude because I never in my life been on child support. Don't know what it is. And I take care of all of mine, and all of mine is successful.
Okay.
Very successful. Got a relationship with them. We do the ones that my girls that come from out of town, my daughters. We do an Airbnb every year. My kids been knowing each other since they were born. So I'm not gonna say I'm like dude, not at all, because I took care of all of mine. My name has not ever been in the system for child support.
Okay.
So I mean, things happen. I mean, my situation didn't happen like his, and it never will.
Okay.
So I want to hear what one of the women got to say about that.
Did you get married? It's a yes or no.
No, not to none of. I've been married before, but not to none of my kids' mothers.
Okay, no, that's it.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, what y'all got to say about this brother?
You know for a fact about that.
Huh?
Martin been married. Martin, you've been married, right?
You want to know, don't you? Don't you want to know?
No, I already know you. I already know you have. Look at him. Martin don't want to talk about that blue pill. Talking about his cock is old like him.
Tiffany, slow down. I'm gonna tell you, Tiffany. I'm gonna tell your husband on you. Slow down. All right, let's go. We got a new caller.
How I talk, he knows.
3608. 3608.
All right, Mark.
Okay, thank you, brother, for your comment. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Come on, 3608, last 4 digits. Come on, caller.
I just think that having all those children by multiple women. I grew up in a house. It's 8 of us, and we had the same mother and father. People could not believe that we came from the same mother and father. It is actually foreign to me to have multiple baby mothers and fathers. I woke up in the house seeing my father. I went to bed, my father was in the house. I didn't know nothing outside of this. So for these men to sit up and be talking about their children know each other, this, that, and the other, but really, have y'all really asked y'all children how they felt not being in the house with them? You know, it's cool for your parents to be able to provide and take them out and do little activities, but it really feels good to be able to wake up and go to sleep with both of your parents in the house. I mean, what happens outside of that to where maybe that cannot happen? But these men need to slow down with all that bragging, talking about they provide. And, you know, you need to be in the house with that child. You can't be on the other side of town and raising your child at the same time in the house with another woman or by yourself. So all that bragging, let me say something, coming from a real woman who father was there, you understand me? That makes a greater difference. Ask your children how they feel about y'all just providing and not really being there. They missed a lot.
You see how I shut them down when I said, "Did you ever marry?" And I said it's a yes or no, and he's gone now. He's off the phone.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's wrong to have all them kids. That's all you got to do is bust them out. Did you ever get married? And that's why I said to Martin that Martin been married.
Right. At least if
that's all you got to do. Shut them down.
So y'all saying
that's right.
Listen.
Children don't want to.
So you saying as a woman, that's not a good feeling for a man to have all these different babies and not in the home and all that. Is that what you're saying, my dear sister?
Right. Because you know what? When I was little, I used to ask my parents. I hear my classmates, I'm going over my daddy's house this weekend. I came home and asked my parents one day, why y'all don't have your own place so we can come and visit y'all every now and again? I didn't say it like that, but I was like, why y'all don't have your own places? I like to come over your house. And my father just laughed. But he knew what I was talking about. You know, I wouldn't get with a man with a bunch of children. My father told me and my sisters when we were coming up, before we even started dating, he used to say, do not get no already made family. That's what he used to say. Meaning, don't get no man who has children already, whether he's with that woman or not. You don't want that you don't want that drama. You know, if them not your children, them not his children, I wasn't interested in being no stepmama, none of that. If they wasn't mine, I didn't want to be bothered with them. You know, and if a guy knew if he had children, I would be like, oh no, that was my first question. You have kids? As soon as he said, yeah, I did an about face and went the other way.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Now, are your children by the same person?
I have two children. I got two children by two different men, and I'm married to both. I was married to both of them. I'm still currently married to my last husband. We just separated. I didn't follow my father's advice, but both of my daughter's fathers, we married.
Okay. Cool.
Now I really can't I really can't say, you know, that, but yeah, but I'm both of my daughter's fathers. Yeah, I'm still married to the last one.
Okay. 7956. Hold on, my dear sister. 7956.
I would definitely like to ask this brother.
7956.
How you doing, Martin?
Hi, Ray. How you doing? Go ahead, my brother.
How you doing, Martin? Yeah, we need to get back to the old school. You know what I'm saying? He that find a wife find a good thing. We need to stop having these multiple baby mamas and baby daddies and learn to be wives and husbands.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's just how I was raised, and I think it should always be that way. Okay. Sometimes situations don't allow you to do that, but if you out here having all these kids and you want to play a house, maybe you need to strap up before you go play in the playground.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Now, suppose let's spin around. Suppose this man right here, they got 7 different baby mamas, and he take care of all of them. Would you look down on him as that too?
I wouldn't look down on him, but I would tell him, how many of those 7 women have you said, oh, baby, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be there for my kids. We're going to settle down and get married. Are you running them the same script? Or every woman getting something different? So you can get what you want out of it. And then once you get what you want out of it, she's left with a baby without a father in the home.
Okay. Wow. Listen, and I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies, it's cool. It's almost acceptable for a man to have so many different baby mamas. It's like accepted. You know, I don't know why, but that's what it is. You know, that's what it is. Now, let me say something to the teenagers out there.
You know, Martin.
Go ahead, dear sister. Go ahead, sister.
I tell my oldest is 21, and I tell her to this day, do not date men who have children. Don't date men who have wives. Don't get involved in any of those disrespectful relations. You know, I just share the same thing with them that my father told me and my sisters.
Okay. Now let me ask you.
You got me on, Mark.
Huh? You still on? Go ahead, bro.
You got me on?
Yeah, you still on? Go ahead.
No, I heard. I had asked the sisters if they have any questions. Ain't nobody say nothing, so I got off the line. But then when I got off the line, she one of the sisters said something. But yes, you asked me if I was married. No, yes, I was married, but not to none of my kids' mother. First of all, I'm not bragging on it. Second of all I'm saying is that I was not like dudes. This was in the 70s. The 70s was a whole different era. And then due to certain circumstances, everybody ain't married material. You know, so my situation is my situation. I made the best of my situation. I took care of all of my kids. Look me up. My name is not and have not ever been in the register for child support. I take care of and be with my grandkids almost every day. Almost. Every chance I can get with my kids, my grandkids, they're with me. And raising my kids, they were together every weekend. Okay, circumstances permitted to where I wasn't in the house, but I was in the house good enough to where they was raised right, and they're very successful today. Now, do any sister got any questions?
Somebody said on here, hold on, brother. Somebody said if she's bedroom material, shouldn't she be marriage material?
Let me say this, and I'm gonna try to keep it real cool. Everybody that a woman go to bed with or a man go to bed with, they're not going to bed with somebody they're finna marry. First of all, you don't know what that person is. All you know is that y'all finna have sex. Y'all might be girlfriend and boyfriend, y'all having sex. That don't mean that you are marriage material. And then, like I said, this was the 70s in my teenage years. So ain't no brother back in them days. I mean, you might have a very few, that stay with one woman and only one woman.
Hold on, brother.
Like I said,
Hold on, wait a minute.
I disagree with that totally.
Absolutely, because my father come before you. My father come before you, brother. My father come before you, and I'm gonna tell you something. My father was an upstanding man. You understand me? And let me tell you something. My father, he did not believe in making multiple children. I'm not knocking you, but I'm just saying the same thing that happened back in the 70s.
Just if you have listened to me, I said there were some brothers that stay with one woman. I didn't say every man did that.
There ain't no such thing as every.
I never said that. But you got very few brothers that stuck with one woman all their life. And then you got women that done had, I know women that got 12 kids by 4 or 5 different baby daddies. So it ain't just on one side with where the man is. Now, I can understand that there's a problem when the brother have all these kids and don't take care of none. I still kick it with my kids, and I keep my grandkids with me. And I mentor other people's kids. The 70s was the 70s, the 80s was the 80s, the 90s and so on is what it is. Back then, my kids are in this. I got 138 and the rest of them in their 40s. And like I said, I'm not bragging. That happened 40-some years ago, but I made the best of it. I took on my responsibilities, and it still shows today. All my kids love me. They love each other. All the mamas are cool, and it's been like that since the 70s. It wasn't no animosity, baby mama against baby mama. No, it wasn't none of that. So it's different stroke for different folks. Now, y'all can criticize. You can criticize me all you want. But like I said, all my kids are successful. I take care of all of them. And I still do if they need me to do something, I will do it for them and be there for them in a heartbeat. Along with my grandbabies. And most of my, let me see, I got four grandboys. And the rest of them is girls. And I got 13 of them. They love me, I love them, and I spend most of my time with them.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it with his grandkids, though. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen we got some beautiful grandchildren. Beautiful.
All the time.
Beautiful.
All the time. Like I said, I'm not trying to. Never will I brag, ever. But I'm just saying, if what he's talking about today is multiple baby mamas. So I'm calling in on it. Never bragging, but I took care of my responsibilities, and I still do. Now everybody want to be quiet.
Yeah.
No. People want to be quiet now, but we some of them down and get married. That's another thing. Settle down and get married and have a wife.
Hold on. One person at a time.
This is generational curse.
One person at a time.
This is generational curse.
Y'all,
being quiet.
Okay, are y'all gonna make
We're
a
just
statement?
being quiet, giving you the respect, brother.
Okay.
Generational curse, and I'm sure Pennington will agree with me on that. Generational curse, right there. And along with the other male callers that's been calling in.
Wait a minute, what generational curse are you talking about?
You hear me, Pennington?
What's my generational curse?
Pennington, you hear me? Is she still on here?
Yeah, she's still. I think she's still.
Is Pennington still on
Tiffany.
here? I will let her answer. Oh, she gone?
No, you talk about him, Tiffany. Ask him the question. He's on here. Ask him to explain to yourself.
I'm going to tell him. Is Pennington? I am. Is Pennington still on here?
Don't matter. Just speak your mind.
My name
Okay, I'm going to tell you what generation. No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to tell you what generational curse is, and I don't want you yelling at me or hooping and none of that. This is what generational curse is. If we take a look at today, 2023, all these females out here with all these kids, and they're young, having all these kids, they learned it from their family. This is what we call generational curse, because instead of it getting better, right, like the previous caller, never been married, right, it just gets worse. That's what we call generational curse. Because although you had it, right, it's still going on today with no marriage. And that's what's depleting us as a people. That's what we call generational curse. So you may have been married. I never asked you. But the person prior to you and others that have called in, that's what we call generational curse. All these goddamn in 2023. That's it.
All right. Hold it right there. I got a couple more calls.
What that got to do with me?
Okay, go ahead. Detroit, go ahead.
I want to ask something. Now, let me ask you something, sir. Now, what are you teaching your children based off what you've learned in the past, having multiple children? Are you teaching them to do the same thing, or are you teaching? No, when they were coming up, and they. No, but what would you tell your grandchildren then, if as they're coming up? And what would you give them as far as dating and marriage advice?
I let their parents talk to them on that level.
Generational curse.
Generational. Okay. You know what? Whatever you say, sister.
My bad. I ain't even.
Whatever you say.
My bad.
She's not even sister.
She is a sister. She stand on the same principles. We're not gonna do that. A sister is anybody that stands on the same principle as you do, and we all going for the same goal. We're all.
I understand all that. You're absolutely right. But if you're absolutely right. But if you on here every night, you will see different. I'm not saying nothing that I don't know. Okay. I don't mean to be mean to you. I'm sorry, but what you said was right there.
No, I don't need you to talk about me, and I'm right here. You don't need to talk about me, and I'm right here. You
Well,
go on my page and see that fat.
You
go on my page and see that fat ass I got. I promise you that one. That ass fat. You don't let that ass.
Okay, ladies.
That's generational too. That's generational too. How many white people for you to
Nobody
get a
doing
fat ass
respect.
that's real, because it's generational too. You can't take a fat ass from my people. And
All
that
right,
means
ladies.
the black side, right? I see you quiet now. while you're
Ladies,
sitting there talking about
ladies,
it,
I got two more callers. I got two more
You don't
callers.
hear ladies, you hear Tiffany.
All right, two more callers. Okay,
Well, don't talk to me. My mouth
4371.
is very loud.
4371. Come on, caller.
Hey, man, I have a question for the gentleman.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask you, in your experience dealing with, multiple women and raising your children. Did you ever feel like that any of these women intentionally went out their way to try to have a baby? Did you feel like that you ignored some red flags? And if you feel like you ignored some red flags, can you let us know what those red flags were?
Is that Felicia?
You talking to me?
Is that Felicia? Who's talking?
Yeah.
Is she talking to me, Martin?
Yeah, she's talking to you. But I recognize that voice. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? Go ahead.
Okay, let me answer a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There was no red flags. There were no red flags. We were young. I had my first kid at 17. We were young, and I was not out just screwing everybody. I might have been with this one, with my first son mother for 2-3 years. Every one of my kids' mother I was with for years. And I mean, the bottom line is all 5 of them. 6. All 6 of them. None of my kids' mother was no one night stands or none of that.
Correct.
Okay, but I'm gonna help you out.
There was no red flags.
No, she's asking you.
So my other.
Go ahead. Let me help you. I'm trying to help her. What she wanted to know: how could they know, as a woman, about the red flags, about being in a different relationship, having babies by this, a guy having a lot of babies by different women. She wanted to know how can they avoid that? What are some of the flags that they should look for? That's what I think Felicia is saying.
Is that what you saying, sister?
Yeah, that's what I said. What are some of the red flags to look for? I've been in personally similar situations, dating a guy who has multiple children, and I have given them the benefit of a doubt, but what I'm asking you is that in your experience with dealing with multiple women and having children by them, I would assume that you got the recipe. You have an idea of, okay, this woman wasn't right for me. You had a child with her, and now she's showing a whole different set of characteristics that you didn't have to deal with before you had a child with her. So you have some women that, nurturing or, stepped up to the plate and did what they were supposed to do, and others that was just maybe for a payout. I don't know. But, in your experience dealing with these women that had these children with you, do you have an idea or a solid idea of what is your ideal woman for you? So a collection of your mistakes and women that you're not with, have you came to the conclusion that, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, and, this is what I want right now? So, that's what I'm asking, because, other women could talk about the man's to blame and this and that, but the real truth is that we all grow up, we all make mistakes, and I wanted to hear, where are you at right now when it comes to women?
When it comes to women right now, basically, I see one woman. I don't see multiple women. I respect their feelings and hope that they respect mine. Now, you can believe me or not. Every one of my kids' mothers was upstanding women. We were just young. We were young. I've been having, you know what? even today, I have relationships with my kids' mothers, and they have relationships with each other as well. I never ever had baby mama drama with my kids. My kids' mother used to go pick up other my kids, and or meet me, and so I can get them all at one time. Mm-hmm. Now it's very rare that happened back then in them days, but I was there. Mm. I assume any responsibility to come my way, wrong or right.
Right.
And that's what's wrong with people today. They don't know how to take responsibility, no matter what it is. If it's an argument with your neighbor, if you wrong, you wrong. And my whole thing is, I can stand up to whatever I've done, wrong or right. If I'm wrong, I know how to admit I'm wrong, because I'm not perfect.
Okay. Now,
if I had to do it all over again, yes, I would love to have all my kids with one mom.
Okay. Hold it right there, bro.
But
hold it right there.
Like I said.
Hold it right there. Hold on. Let me go to this next caller. 4371. Go ahead, 4371.
That's still me, Felicia.
Oh, still you, Felicia?
4371.
Okay, Felicia, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did he answer the question? You didn't get the answer that you wanted, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody need to put their phone on mute.
Flag for the women. That was the other question.
Oh, answer. Somebody need to put their phone on mute because I hear some activity, some squeaking or something in the background noise. Put your phone on mute. If I'm not talking to you, put your phone on mute.
I don't got nothing on.
Okay. Because y'all can't listen to Facebook and me at the same time. All right. Somebody said this man was a pimp. Yeah. All right. Listen. All right. Now, I believe Felicia, she wants to know if she's talking to a man that got multiple baby mamas, what are some of the red flags? If he's a sign that he's gonna leave. Listen, Felicia, this is what I can tell you. I can tell you like this. This is what I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
See how that man respond to his children that he already have. Watch the relationship that he have with his children. Not with the baby mama, with his children. So then you can evaluate whether or not if you want to start a family with this man or have a child by him. That's the best advice I can give you, because a lot of us, we're getting older, and the pickings are slim. And sometimes we got to take what we can get. Seriously. Not, I'm just saying that. No disrespect to nobody on here. But later on in life, as you get older, you might meet somebody that been married once. You might meet another person that have 2 different baby mamas or 3 or 4, and they've changed their ways. They're ready to settle. They're ready to be the family man. And the brother said one key thing. Everybody is not marriage material. And I know you shouldn't lay down with a woman if you don't want to marry. I understand that, and that's the right thing to do. You shouldn't lay down with a woman if you're married. But if you're dealing with a guy, Felicia, that got babies, multiple babies, observe his relationship with his children. I had to tell you that. Then you can base it whether you want to be with this guy now or start a family with him. That's the only advice that I can give you. Those are the red flags that you have to watch. So listen, Tiffany. I'm not Tiffany, I'm talking about Felicia. If you sitting next to your guy right now and one of his baby mamas call him and start fussing, not fussing because she want to see him, fussing because he's not taking care of his responsibility. And women would tell you that. And you hear that, you listening. So what's the difference between you and her? You know, what's the difference between you and her? What would be the difference? Think about it.
Absolutely.
So I'm just putting it out there, you know.
Hey, Martin, I wasn't trying.
No, you could go ahead, bro.
Martin.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to avoid the question. I got disconnected 2 times.
Oh, I didn't know you got disconnected. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you got disconnected.
Yeah, I got disconnected 2 times.
Mm-hmm. And let me just say this.
I tell you what, though.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Like I said, you know, that was way a total different era from now. But I guarantee you, every last one of my kids' mother would speak highly of me. I wasn't a dog.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, brother. I'm here. Yeah, go ahead. Hello? All right, I don't know what happened to him. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I think he got disconnected.
Yeah, he got disconnected. Yeah. So
I think he's an upstanding gentleman. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, he said he has great relationships with all his children. You know, he was in relationships with all his children. And I think that that's really important. A lot of times we say, oh, you got a lot of children and by different women, we don't want to deal with you. But we also forget the toxic, you know, advice that people pass down to one of another from generation to generation. It was so many women out here. Even my own mother would say, you know, you need to find a man to provide for you and to take care of you. And I didn't want that advice. I never upheld to that. And, you know, it comes from a place where women had less rights and it was a survival mode. And, you know, we don't have to live into that. So I believe some of these men were made victims of these situations by women that was looking at men to show promise. Like, how many of these men that have all these children were star athletes in high school or made good grades and came from a 2-parent household where these women came from a broken home and they looked at the man like a star? There's a whole side of this that we ignore when we talk to the man and we say, oh, you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to know what you want. It's like, isn't he allowed to make mistakes? Because I'm pretty sure you wasn't a princess in high school. I'm pretty sure you wasn't a princess in your college years, if you even went. So, you know, you want to drive the hammer down on our black man, and you oftentimes forget that we come from the same place.
Okay. I think we got another caller. Hold it, Felicia.
We come from.
Martin, you know the answer to that, right?
What's the answer, Tiff?
It's our body, our choice. Those men don't get a choice for us to use birth control, condoms, nothing. It's our body. We can do it to whoever we want to. Remember? I want you to remember that. It's our fault first. It's the female fault. Until one day science makes a birth control for men, which I'm praying for science to do it because they're working hard to give men birth control, like how we get it. They're working hard. Science is working hard. And I'm waiting and waiting because it's not fair to it's not fair to our black men. We're depleting because of these females. That's the word, females.
Okay. Hold it right there.
Decisions. And that's why I said generational curse. Okay.
I got a new caller, 4338. 4338.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
how are you? This Queen, Full Circle TV show.
Hey, dark and lovely.
Mark?
Hey, dark and lovely. How you doing? All right, good.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm good. I've been listening. I was trying to stay up out of this.
Y'all. This is
a
talk show host here. Go ahead.
Brother. I want to give his brother his props because back in the day, that's what the men did. Yeah, they might have had 5, 6, 7, 8 children, but they took care of them. So I respect you for that and taking care of your grandkids. But today, it's a whole different story. This guy that talking about he had 7 kids and he didn't want any. First of all, he kept sleeping wide open with different women. So not only could he made these kids, he could have caused some stuff he probably could never get rid of. So it's just the mentality of some of our younger people today. And when this young lady is saying a generational curse, I kind of don't agree. I kind of disagree with you on that. But I hear you, because it is true when it comes to certain situations. But going back to this gentleman that's on the phone now that's saying, hey, I took care of all my kids. If he was there, like he's saying, and his kids are successful, that means that he taught them to not do what he did. So that's why he made sure that he stayed there and taught them. The same with me. Me personally, I only had 1 child, but my daughter is successful. And I mean, it's just all about how you parent. You teach your kids to be better than you. And that's another issue that's going on today, is that, oh, I've been smoking weed, I've been drinking all my life, and this is what I'm going to show. Basically, I'm showing my kids that it's okay. We have so many kids out here today that's so messed up. Okay, I'm also affiliated with the school system. So I'm looking at kindergartners come in that need help or have to be put on medication because they had parents that was pregnant, getting high, and all types of stuff. So this is a little bit more than a generational curse. So that's all I want to say.
Okay, thank you. I got another caller. Hey, 7708.
About generational curse.
Hold on, Tiff. Hold on. 7708. 7708.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. How we doing?
All right, good.
Martin?
Good. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me tell his brother turn his phone down.
Okay.
8848, turn your Facebook down. Okay, turn your Facebook down. Okay, you still just turn it down. Come on, 7708.
I got disconnected again.
Okay, I think I'm doing that. I did that. That's my fault. But just turn the volume down, your Facebook down, and just listen to us.
I turned it off.
Okay, good. Come on, 7708. 7708. Come on with it, brother.
I wanted to speak to them. I wanted to speak with them red flags. I wanted to kind of touch on that real quick.
Okay, come on with it.
The lady was asking what type of red flag.
Felicia. Yeah, she was asking.
I think if I can't speak from a woman perspective, but if you're a woman entertaining a man with multiple children, you should look within yourself. It's problematic that you even considering this person as a viable candidate. To be honest with you, I think you could do better. And not to say that this person may not be a quality individual, but he's not going to have no time for you if he is really raising his kids. If he's not raising his kids, and let's say he got 4, 5, 6 kids, that's a dead red flag right there. How is it that he got time for you and he got all these kids? Either way, I could see if the man got 1 or 2 kids and they're maybe 16 and above, or if they're adults. He's already raised them, so he has children, but they're grown. Maybe he's a widow, they got divorce later on in life. That's a completely different circumstance versus someone who has 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. They're all under 10 years old, multiple baby moms. I don't see what any woman would see in that type of individual. I don't even know why a woman would entertain that. So the red flag should be within herself before anything.
I agree.
What makes this person so alluring that you gonna overlook the fact that on paper he not even taking care of his responsibilities? What makes you think he's gonna be a quality candidate for you? So you don't look for the red flags within it. You gotta question yourself if you're making them type of decisions. That's just poor decision making on the woman's side. That you didn't vet this man well enough to see that he was already out here sloppy. You don't put yourself in no situation like that. Come on now. You gotta do better than that.
That's why many of us females. That's why many of us females are not marriage material, but the black man is quicker and faster and statistically the fastest out of our race to be married. Unfortunately, a lot of us are not marriage material because we have the children, the pre-made family already. And that's in today, 2023. And the generational.
Well, I'll say this.
Someone who's an addict. It's like
I'll say this.
These two little words.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Words real quick. Thank you, hon. No, you're straight. Is this Marcus? Are you Marcus?
No, that's not Marcus.
Oh, never mind. So Martin, when we go to, okay, okay. So Martin, the other thing is when I say generational curse, people be like, oh, today kids are so bad. No, it's like an addiction that just keeps getting worse. People start off slowly, right? So today in 2023, it just gets worse. That's the way that we have evolved. It's something wrong with what we're doing because the rest of the races, our melting pot of America we live in, we're the highest of everything. So it's not today's kids are so bad. No, a lot of the grannies that are on the live, a lot of grannies that are in the chat, they're part of the generational curse and they can take care of their grandchildren because they have the experience first. Okay, I'm done.
My question is, what exactly are you saying is the curse? Because I got a rebuttal for it, but I want to make sure what part of it are you saying is the curse of it?
If I'm a drug addict and I continue to do drugs.
We ain't talking about drugs. We ain't talking about drugs. Let's stay in the topic now.
Okay. Excuse you. If I keep having kids and my kids keep seeing that, they're going to pick up from that. We learn what we see and what we hear. These are taught behaviors by way of what we see.
But this is the thing,
what we hear. That's what it is. That's it. There really is nothing else.
I can respect that.
Statistically, we are on top for everything that's demonic, that's evil. Our children only doing this because these females won't use they won't go get free Medicaid and get that free birth control, period. We all know that most of our men don't go to the doctor. We know if we burn, it's us telling him, hey, you burnt me. We know that. And that's most men of every race in this country. You see what I'm saying? So it's us females. It's not the men. It's not the children. And I also believe in depleting and getting rid of child support for men because it's us. All it does is hurt our men as they get old, our teenage boys. Get rid of child support. If he's marrying everybody else and not us, we're the problem. It ain't the black man. It ain't the black little boy. It ain't the black man.
I disagree with you, sister.
Well, let me just interject real quick. Let me just interject because I think he made some valid points, but they were they were good points for a lot of different topics within this topic, I think. But to call it a generational curse, I think you're almost suggesting that just having birth in itself is negative. Back in the day, people had huge families.
Without marriage, it's the curse.
Hold on.
God today.
Okay, hold on.
I want you to word it correctly. I just want you to word it correctly, please.
Well, I need to get off what I need to get off. So the thing is, you can have a child without marriage. Marriage is something that was made up by humans. You're going to have kids regardless of the construct of marriage, regardless. And let's be clear, when the white people brought us over here, they introduced all the raping and all this other stuff. So this stuff because it's not generational. It might be a human curse, but it didn't start with any particular race. This stuff is not brand new. This stuff been going on.
Let him talk, baby. Let him talk.
How do we get all these mixed kids? How do we get all these mixed people?
Tiff.
But see, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth.
You're the one that said,
well, you know what?
Hold on, Tiff.
It is a generational curse.
Just let him talk. Okay, I'm going to let you talk, Detroit. Let him finish talk. I'm going to let you talk, Detroit. Go ahead, 7708.
But to suggest that now, let me just get this clear. Anybody should be able to have a child. That's a gift from God. If you believe in God, you should be able to have a child and you should be able to be fruitful with whoever you want to be with if you can provide for that child. I don't think it's sensible, and I don't see how someone could legitimately do it and carry it out. And I wouldn't suggest it for anyone. But to suggest that the fact that having multiple kids is a problem, or blaming women or this or that, if you're going to place blame on anyone, history didn't start yesterday. You know what I mean? So where's your frame of reference? Where's your frame of reference? Where does it begin?
I can repeat it again. You're the one who said social engineering last night, huh? Just tell the truth.
No, I did not. No, I did not, ma'am. Okay. You got me confused with somebody.
First of all, okay, I don't care. So if you want to talk about the Bible, and the Bible says we're supposed to be married, so that's a strike one against you. Strike one. Number two, if you're going to sit here and condone it, how many kids do you have without marriage? And just say the truth. Just say the truth. It's a question. How many kids do you have without marriage? I'll wait.
I have one child.
And then what's the second part to that question?
I just answered your question, ma'am.
No, there was a two-part to that one question. I said, how many kids?
What was the question?
That's how I know you didn't listen.
No. You said, how many kids did I have without marriage, right? That's one question.
No.
That's one question. I answered it with one answer.
Didn't answer it. You didn't. Okay, hold on. Just because you got male testosterone doesn't mean that you're bigger, smarter.
You asked one question, I gave you one answer. Now, because I didn't answer it the way you want to, that's the problem. Now, how many baby daddies do you have? How many people got divorced from you? That's the real question.
Yeah. No, the real question is you come on here acting like you know everything, and you the one that's
I never said that.
Man. So strike two. And the other
talking out of turn, look at you.
Strike that you never got.
Now, this is the example we got for our young ladies. It's this right here.
There you go. Yeah.
Use of profanity. Look at you. You're acting out your emotions now. Looking at you.
No, and I can't.
Look at
you. Female. It's bad.
You showing yourself. You showing. You making it look bad now.
Yeah.
Look at you. You showing yourself now.
Oh God. Right. You can't
hurt my feelings. Everybody.
You taking shots at my anatomy. You don't know me. You get into it other women online. Look at you.
It's boring. Any literature.
Ma'am, if I was you, I would close my mouth if I was you. You're making yourself look very bad.
All you are good for is making a
Okay. This is what we're going to do.
So disrespectful. You said anything yet.
Listen.
So disrespectful.
Okay, hold it, Tiffany.
I promise you.
Hold it. I want to hear from Detroit.
My feelings just because you got a strong voice.
Listen, sis.
I'm too addicted in love with myself.
Hold on. I want to hear from Detroit. Hold on. We got to. Hold on. Detroit. Come on, Detroit.
I hope you're not nobody mentor. Yeah. I pray you're not nobody mentor.
Detroit. Come on, Detroit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I have to agree with the lady. Our generation is cursed. You know, we don't like to sit down and talk about the truth of what's going on with us.
I didn't say our generation was cursed.
No, I'm talking about the lady.
Talking about me. She's agreeing with me. She agreeing with me.
Right, I agree with
her.
The
gentleman from Detroit was very clear. He responded. The gentleman from Detroit.
Okay,
red flag.
Wait a minute.
And he said that I shouldn't be entertaining. He said, "Why are you entertaining someone that has multiple children?" I'm just summarizing and clarifying it. He's talking facts.
I didn't need any help.
He said something. I'm not helping you.
Right.
Okay, this is what we're going to do.
Let her talk.
Listen. Y'all making me look bad now. People going to be mad at me. I'm letting y'all talk out of turn. Now, okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to go to Detroit. Let Detroit talk. Tiffany, I need you not to say nothing. Then I'm going to go to Felicia. Okay, Detroit, go ahead. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm going to put the time clock on it. Come on, Detroit. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Nobody interrupt, please.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Like
go ahead.
Saying, I agree with the woman. The generation is cursed, and it's cursed because we don't take responsibility. We never want to talk about our issues. You know, we want to make a mockery of everything. And when someone confronts us with the truth, we don't want to take responsibility. So yeah, having these children out of wedlock, you know, not getting married first, stabilizing yourselves first before bringing a child into a broken foundation, and then want to blame other agencies for not training or bringing up your child when you choose to have it. So the generation is cursed. You know, we got to just take responsibility, do things in order, fix ourselves, and then we won't have to get emotional about the truth when it's put in our face.
Well, can I ask you a
So
question?
there's no need to get upset with the woman. She's telling the truth.
Well, can I ask you a question? Yeah. Can you explain the curse?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The curse is women having boyfriend, let's just say dating guys, moving them in, or either having quick relationships with them and then end up pregnant, having a baby, and then end up single, raising a child by herself. The child being the oldest child, and the other children are watching it, and they go out and they do the same thing. And instead of throwing weddings, they throw big baby showers. You know, nobody's doing things in order. You know, we celebrating for the wrong things. You know, back then, all my aunts were married. You know, so this now behavior is gotten acceptable, and no, it needs to be addressed, and it's dysfunctional. The family is sick. It's out of love. We need to be healed. Just do things in reverse, and we get a better outcome. And the women will be able to have fun and keep them. You know, don't get upset with the lady. She's telling the truth. May not like who it's coming from, but it's the truth. I yield the floor.
And that's why.
Well, I believe my definition of a generational curse is advice and behaviors and mechanisms that was passed down from one family member to another, and it didn't work.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
It doesn't
Okay.
for that.
Okay,
that
Detroit, I gave you
that generation.
Detroit. I gave you enough time. I had to leave, open up the door. But listen, I'm gonna go to Felicia. Go to Felicia. Felicia, you're next. Go ahead.
I'm not talking.
So I asked Detroit. He responded
right
and said, "Well, the red flags are this. You know, if you're dealing with a man that got multiple children, you shouldn't be even entertaining him." And then we heard from another gentleman who had 6 different baby mothers and 6 children. They all doing well and they all love him. So that goes to show that just because a man has multiple children doesn't mean that he's not a nurturer. See, I come from a nurturing family with nurturing men. I've had nurturing men around all my life, whether it was a big brother, whether it was big homie on the block that said, "Hey, you can't be out here," or anything. I know Black nurturing men, and most of them come from men and women that was also nurturing. So when he said, "Oh, you know, this is a red flag, dating a man with multiple men," he's a nurturer. He may not have always made the right decision in women, or it might not have always worked out, but this is what he's doing now, and it works because his children's successful. And the other lady, Tiffany, that was talking, and she was saying is a generational curse. I agree with that too. Like, a generational curse is bad information passed down. Like, after slavery, women still didn't have rights. There was a survival mechanism put in women where they felt like they had to marry based on where that man is going. He didn't have to have a personality. They put up with a lot of shit. They did their own thing behind the back. And you see your great aunties and your grandmothers carrying on and you like, I don't want this. I don't want a life like this where I'm with him because he can provide. I can provide for myself. I'm with him because he has personality, or he shows promise. He has purpose. He can build things. He has a entrepreneurship spirit. You know, these are traits that attract me to men. It's not because he went to war and he's guaranteed a good pension. A lot of the mindsets some women are going off of is old traditions that doesn't apply. And we're like nailing them to the cross and saying, well, you should have been a good man, or you should have been this. No, the bottom line is that we both need help. We both need to learn what it looks like to love each other without a white person's socialism instituted. What does it look like when I don't need you financially and I still want you? We building together. We raising chickens, we growing on the farm, our children are straight A's, and we ain't got nothing to say to these old aunties and great grandmothers that want to pass down shit that didn't work for them. They just missed their mark, and they're trying to live vicariously through us by telling us how to treat this man, and it's not working. It's not working. Mm-hmm. So, you know, us coming down on a man that got 7 children by 7 mothers, or us, you know, trying to grill every man that comes online, the fact is it didn't work. We're wrong. We need to learn what it looks like to love a black man. And black men need to learn what it looks like to love such a powerful queen. Because the reason why the black man sits in the throne and we stand up aside, they protect the whole tribe. But it's us that's going to come and rip your neck out. That's why we're quick to make sure, hey, everything goes smooth. We both play a part, but we have to get rid of these old traditions. We have to get rid of these old traditions to where we're tearing our man down based on European standards. You know, just because I stand up and my man sits in the throne doesn't mean that he's weak because he's sitting down right now. His job is much bigger. I'm the one that's gonna rip your neck out. He's the king on my chess table. He can only move one spot in every direction. He can only move one spot in every direction. I'm the queen. I got range. I can move like a rook. I can move like the bishop. I can move all across this chessboard, making sure that he's not gonna be captured. So
how do you deal with a man?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Well spoken.
Felicia, hold on, Detroit. I want to hear from the other guy, 7708. Listen, I'm gonna give him about 3 minutes. I'll let everybody talk. I want to hear what he has to say. 7708, you got 3 minutes.
Well, Martin, I just want to come in. There was a question raised as to what are some of the red flags that women could be aware of, and I just wanted to just speak from my perspective. All that other stuff was a little extra stuff. I didn't come in for none of that other extra stuff, so I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, we thought so.
Yeah.
Soft, emotional ass.
Listen, Tiffany, you can't listen. See, Tiffany,
you gotta pray for her, Martin. We gotta pray for her.
Tiffany, Tiffany. First of all, Tiffany. What we ain't gonna do, Tiffany. Listen.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes. Sir.
Listen. We don't.
You talk because he don't want to fight with you.
Listen. Let me just say this, people. Let me just say this. We all may not agree, but let's not disrespect each other. These are all grown people on here. Please. And I try to lead by example. So y'all don't hear me cussing people out. Y'all don't hear me calling people dumb, stupid, crazy. So follow my lead, please. So I'm not asking you guys to do something that I'm not doing. I want to give everybody a chance, whether you like what they're saying or whether you don't like. I mean, it's a lot of times that I don't agree with a lot of callers, but I get them the floor and I listen to them. So let's hear each other out. Let's give each other that respect. Now, if you don't want to hear what the person's saying, just put your phone on mute so you won't hear it. But please, for goodness sake, let them talk. Now, I'm going to go back to the brother, 7708. Hold on, 7708. I'm going to go back. I'm going to ask you a question, brother. I appreciate you coming on here.
All right now.
All right, I appreciate you coming on here. So I don't want to feel like that you're being violated and disrespected as a man. I know that you haven't called nobody out their name. I don't, I apologize for sometime our behavior on this live can get brutal. And I don't want nobody to be disrespected on here. A lot of y'all know I'm pro-black, but you don't hear me calling white people the H word or, come on, people. We grown people here. And we might not.
For real, Martin. Now, you letting Tiffany get away with all that.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Listen, a lot of y'all don't agree with Tiffany. I'm letting y'all talk. It ain't a matter of letting her get in the way. You know what I'm saying? It's not a matter. Listen, Tiffany came at me today. I didn't get mad and block her. She joked with me. I didn't too much care for that.
Though. You an activist, you talking appropriate, stand for good stuff, but you allow that ignorant stuff to come on.
First of all,
it's his show. He can do what he wants to.
You done blocked me, baby. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for me. But on this moment, don't put up your line.
I ain't got no worries. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Martin, go ahead.
Martin, I've been saying that one word, nothing on here for 20 minutes. I haven't said nothing.
Okay.
Now that's disrespectful.
All right, can I get my 2 minutes?
Yeah, okay, hold on, Nathan. Come on, brother. This is a brother that got the 6 kids. Go ahead. Hold on, Tiffany. Come on, brother, with 6 kids. Come on, y'all.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done. Not only have I raised my kids, and in my grandkids' life, I'm helped raising other people's kids. I mentor for one of the biggest male mentoring groups, organizations in the state of Illinois. You know that, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping raising other people's kids as well. I do that 3 times a week. 3 times a week. And I'm dealing with all kind of attitudes. All kind. But I deal with it or try to intercept their attitudes by listening to them. Because some of these kids want to be heard. These kids ain't getting what a normal kid get. There's kids that don't even eat. So whatever mistakes I've made in the past with any kid of mine, I'm helping somebody else's kid too, as I help my own. And I'm proud of every last one of mine. Every last one of them. The only thing we can do now is come up with solutions so the generational curse will be broken. And that's the curse is from one generation to the next. If you got an alcoholic in your family, and then the kid wind up being an alcoholic because seeing that their mother was an alcoholic, that's a generational curse. But can't nobody really criticize nobody. What are you doing? What are you doing in your life today? Because the village is gone, but now we're bringing the village back with this mentoring. Now ask yourselves, and I'm not throwing no bricks at nobody, ask yourselves, what are you doing? Because it ain't just about your own family. It's not. It's about the neighborhood. It's about the village. We are the village. We are. My mentoring group organization is the village. And really, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I'm in the solution bracket 3 days a week, and with my own every day of the week. I'm done.
Okay. 4371. 4371. 43.
Hey, that's me, that's Felicia.
Hey, Felicia. Go ahead.
I wholeheartedly agree with I wholeheartedly agree with the brother that just got offline just said. We have to support one another. It's all about the solution. There's a lot of emotional. It's like a mirror where the young lady that just called the other guy names and things like that and say, hey, you're this,
we're in a mirror and we're looking at ourselves because we're saying something, but we feel something in our own life. You know, we're fighting and warring with each other, and I just really, truly hope that we come to some constructive conversations. And the people that's been through it, the people that has made all these mistakes, they're open enough and feel comfortable enough to come online and say, hey, you know, look out for this and watch out for this, because that's what we need. If you're online attacking someone's point of view or attacking the way someone's life has went, it's not going to make them comfortable to give us the gems that we need. It's like forcing us to touch the fire, knowing that it's hot. You know, so I just really hope that us sisters come to a place of peace and understanding where we could calm down the highly opinions that we have to just make space for someone else's lifestyle and someone else's thinking process. You know, I'm always listening to the show, and you know, the back and forth that I hear like the brothers get into it when they're passionate about something, but it's really the sisters that come to the low blow and say, you're this, or you're that, or you're speaking. Like, we're creators. So just because we're creators and we bring life here, you have to understand your own power. Stop speaking over these people's life just because you feel you have that power. You have no power to come on this line and say you're this or you're that. This is my opinion. This is who I am. And there are different circumstances that brought me to this point. And who are you to say I'm anything? You don't know me, and we're here as Black people coming to a place for solutions. So watch your words. I don't care what you've been through, how many kids you raised. I don't care how much you know or how old you are. That you're a creator. You bring life into this world. When these men come online, shut up and stop saying you're this and you're that and you're this, because you didn't live their life. And I'm not coming on the sisters. The same thing for some of the brothers that come on here with their opinions. The brother said, man, the red flag is that he got kids. And I'm like, damn, I like a nurturing man. You know, he might not had got it right the first round. That second child, he might have done right, and then he doubled back and did right by the first one. But I didn't say, I don't like the way you thinking. You know, you telling me not to look at this. You're just bitter. It's something else you're going through. I can disagree without challenging the person who you are, because guess what? We don't know each other. We don't know each other.
Okay, wonderful.
So we got to simmer down and have constructive conversations that's going to build constructive conversations where if you coming on this line with your chest puffed up and you're saying you're this, you're that, I really don't want to hear from you. I don't care. This is for people that's talking about their mistakes and that don't care about what the other person thinks. Nobody on here is perfect. And brothers already have a problem talking. How many relationships have you sisters have ended because the brother won't communicate? This is why. This is why. When he communicates, you're telling him what he is. And I'm not saying this to put judgment on any. I'm not saying this to put judgment on anybody, but all I'm saying that this is a mirror. This is a mirror. You can't on one hand say, you know what, you don't communicate. You don't explain to me things. Or, you know, you have an issue. This man has been taught to be a man. Man not supposed to cry. Oh, you sound like a bitch. Oh, you sound weak. This man said one thing. She said, you sound weak. She don't even know this man.
He did sound weak to me. The way he was coming at me, I don't need to know him to know that.
I'm going to tell you something. Your definition of weakness is flawed. That's his opinion.
He's a crybaby.
I
can say that if I
No. He's not a crybaby.
He talked about me too.
He's not a crybaby. He told you his point of view, and you didn't agree with it, and you decimated his character.
No, it's not even about that. It's when he was
it's his opinion.
Me. You didn't listen.
Because
ain't it her turn to talk, Mark?
Yeah. Let her talk, Tiffany.
All I'm saying
Tiffany, let Felicia talk.
He doesn't want to disrespect you. He doesn't want it to escalate. You said something that ruffled his feathers. He doesn't want to go there. He respects you. He loves you so much that he will rather get offline than to come back on the line and tell you to shut the fuck up.
Amen.
He loves you so much. He loves you so much. Right. And this is your power. This is our power.
But Tiffany,
we're creators. This is our power. We hit them.
She told you right, because the brother didn't want to go at you. He really didn't. And I know the brother personally. He's very respectful, outstanding young man. And I know him personally. And he got a lot going on. And, he respected me as being my platform because he could have went there with you. And I know what type of person he can be, but he chose not to do that. So I'm going to tell you, we got to learn how to listen to one another. Even we don't imagine all the conversation that I hear on here that I don't agree with. Do I cut y'all off? No, I let you talk because I want to hear. I'm learning. I don't know everything on here. I don't know everything. And I want to, I'm going to call that brother back on 7708. If you're still listening, what do you thought about what Felicia just said? If you're still here, 7708.
Well, I think she spoke very eloquently. I'm gonna let that speak for herself. She did me justice. So
yes, she did.
I'm gonna respectfully just bow out of this conversation. I'm still here, but
okay.
Yeah. She spoke very well. There's not really much more I can add to that.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, all we're doing is expressing our opinions. We come from different backgrounds, different socioeconomic statuses, different parts of the world, and therefore we're going to have different perspectives. No one is right or wrong. It's just nice to have some very thought-provoking conversation about this. And it's unfortunate at times that we can't even process different perspectives to have a healthy dialogue at times, and we got to deal with some of that other stuff. But, thankfully, I was raised a certain way. I've been trained a certain way, and I just don't engage with certain things. I just don't allow anyone to take me off my square. And I just thank you for allowing the platform, and I appreciate the woman for kind of backing me up.
Okay.
Hey, Martin, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
The brother that just got off, very respectful brother. He handled, man, kudos to you, brother. And to that queen that was just speaking, that defended my man and defended men, sister, I take off my hat to you. And thank you, Martin.
No problem. Well, you know what, people, I try to lead by example. I don't know everything. Y'all know, some of y'all know I love to laugh and have a little fun and all that, but y'all have never heard me call out nobody bad name or disrespect nobody. The only way you might hear that if they really got to get out their body. Y'all know I don't do that. So I try to lead by example. And, we got to respect one another's opinion, And some people are at different levels of learning. Some people don't want certain things. They don't like to be told. None of us like to be wrong. I don't like to be wrong. But you know what? It have been times on here where people talk, I had to shut my mouth because they was 100% right. And this is where we tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Hey, Nathan, where you at? You still on here, Nathan? Joliet? He ain't talked in a minute. Joliet, you still on here? Okay. All right, Detroit. What's going on, Detroit?
No, everything was spoken very well. I take my hat off to her as well. She spoke very, very well.
Okay, thank you.
She didn't say anything I disagree with.
Okay.
But I still say it's a generational curse we have going on with our people. And in the nation, period,
Okay.
So,
wow.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree as well with everything she said. We do have to learn to respect our men and treat them as men. But when you have a gentleman like this man that's saying he has 7 kids and he didn't want any of them, he told the baby's mothers he didn't want them, but he kept having them. How do you deal with something like that? Period. Can you imagine how lost those kids are? So that story with this guy is not good.
Not at all. That's why I brought it up. Okay. 872. Well, let me see. 872 area code. Come on, caller. 872 area code.
Hey, Martin.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say this.
Hey, coach.
Now, we always talk about, because I've been watching your, what up, Martin? You know, look, I've been always watching your live, right?
Right.
And we always talk about how the youth are so disrespectful. Here we go. We have grown adults on the phone and can't have a conversation. Like, literally, I was trying to show my little brother you as an example. But brother, look, you need to watch Martin. Martin is helping y'all out. Martin is doing this. Martin doing that. As soon as I hand him the phone, I hear a grown adult just going at it. He's like, this what you want me to watch? Martin, we like the young lady said, we got to respect each other's opinion. Like you said, if you don't like it, then close your ears. Other words. But that's it, Martin.
I appreciate you, coach. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Keep doing the wonderful work out there, man. I really appreciate you. Hopefully one day I come out and film for you. I'm looking forward. So just all right, give me while I'm hot. Huh? Give me, yeah, okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Rosters for flag football go in tomorrow.
Okay.
So I got you. Whenever they send us the schedule, I got you.
Okay, cool. Tiffany, you know, you ruffle a lot of feathers on here now, Tiffany. You know, you're my girl. We cool, we talk and all that. But I want you to do, you know, just be careful what you say out of your mouth and try not to call people no names. Don't do that on here. Because I don't want people thinking I'm showing favoritism and all that. And I understand we all are on this live are passionate. All of us wants to be heard. We want to be helpful. But at the same time, we have to be careful how we talk to one another. Because everybody's not Martin Johnson. Some of these people on here will cuss you out. Vice versa. You'll cuss them back out. And we don't need that type of language on here. And it makes me look like I'm a bad moderator. You know, people, I let y'all, this is live, uncut, unedited. Sure. I let you guys be yourself. It's bad enough we got trolls that come on here and talk crazy and say all crazy manner of things and stuff like that. I'm trying to ignore some of the trolls on here. So I knew this would be a great subject for us to talk about. I didn't want it to get into a gender war. So let's, from this point on, people, let's try to respect one another's opinion, whether we agree with it or not. It's just like Facebook. Somebody is saying something or doing something on Facebook that you don't like, delete them or just keep strolling. That's all you have to do. And if somebody's saying something on here that you don't agree with, all you got to do is hit your mute button so you won't even hear it. And just wait to the next caller. You know, that's as simple as that. I'm quite sure I say things that you guys don't agree with. But guess what? You still listening. You know, I love Martin, but I don't agree with him on this. I don't agree with him on that. And that's fine. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know everything, and I'm not always right. I don't claim to always be right. And I don't have all the solutions. I'm learning from you guys. You guys are learning from me, and I'm learning from you. The scripture said, iron sharpens iron. And that's what we're here for. And Felicia said it so eloquently that men, when you get men on here talking, men don't communicate well at all. At all. And when we have these men that come on here and start talking to us, women, let's not cut them off. Let's listen to see what they have to say. You might learn something that you didn't know. I share a lot of men's secrets with you guys. Seriously. Tiffany, you'd like to say something?
Yeah, I'm going to go back, do the replay. I know that when I asked a simple question, I couldn't get a simple reply. And then there was a couple other times where I was triggered because I definitely stand for men and I stand for children. And the other thing is I've been following you for a long time, but in between me following you for the longest time, I've come across a person by the name of, can I say the name real quick? Charleston White.
Yeah.
So that's where some of my extreme comes in, right? Because Charleston White speaks for children, and that's it. And that's how I feel too, right? So it's not me going against, I don't know if I should be saying elders, but a lot of the GGs and the granddaddies. It's just that I know what generational curse is, and it is our grandparents having kids as babies, that our great grandmothers having kids as babies, grandmothers having kids as babies, today kids as babies, and that's the generational curse. So I do get upset, and that's because although I'm following under you for all these years, but some way, somehow, I found Charleston White, and there's so much that, you know what I'm saying, that I agree with what he says. So it's not that I'm mixed up, right? It's just that there's so much to our race as a genre, right? So genre meaning that we're a collection of so much because we have so much going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how things switch from this to that. And then to your friend, I apologize to your friend, but I mean, I asked a simple question when he, and then he was trying to challenge me and talk over me and woo-woo. And then as he was leaving, he was talking about me in his third-party voice. And, I had to stand up for myself. But lastly, again, I stand for men and children. That's it. And that's just the way I am. And that's why I follow you for so long. And yeah, I follow Charleston White. And when they go to my page and they see Charleston, a lot of the GGs and the granddaddies, they won't like Charleston either. But you're such a sweetheart, and you are. Thanks for letting me use my voice so that I can hear your voice.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You had jokes today on me, though.
I love you to death, Martin. Yeah,
let me say this, people.
I know you know.
Listen, y'all. Tiffany had jokes on me today, and so it wasn't just the other guy, it was me too. Tiffany was on me too, but I kind of like brushed it off. I could have got mad and just blocked her, and I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. And I didn't. I just laughed it off, I didn't do it. I didn't do it, Tiffany.
Martin, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I told you I was going to tell your husband on you.
You promised.
Okay.
Everybody want to know about that torpedo.
Yeah, but
Martin, everybody want to know about that torpedo.
Not everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody.
Oh, they all right. Flirt. They be flirting with you, Martin.
Yeah, that's okay.
Martin, know he's a handsome older man, but thank you, Martin.
No problem. No problem.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Listen, all right, people. I guess this is it. We got all the air is cleared now, and all the emotions is back down a level now, regular. So, man, it was a wonderful show. Outside of the disrespect, outside of some of the jokes as it was on me, but it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is Live Uncut. I don't have no more callers, do I? Oh, I do see one more call on there. 7365, you're my last caller. Come on. 7365. Somebody got to put their phone on mute because I hear everything.
Martin, this Steve from South Holland.
Hey, how you doing, D? Good to hear from you. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Yeah, is it first of all, is that Detroit guy still in here?
Was nobody? It's a lady from Detroit. It's a lady from Detroit. It was a young man.
No, I'm talking about the guy. That he has. I'm talking about the dude that has kids and by I don't know 6, 7 baby mamas, and he's taking care of all of them.
Okay. All right. Now the picture that you seen is okay. Now I do have a guy in here. He's still here. He got 6 babies by 6 different baby mamas. Is that who you want to address?
That's who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Well, go ahead and address him.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
He's still here. He's still here. He's still here. Go ahead.
I just want. Okay. Hey, my brother. I just want to tell you that I am very, very. I'll give you props about what you do. Take care of all your responsibilities and not in the government and not in the system and anything. I just want to tell you that we need more fathers like you out here. To teach these young men, these young generation fathers how to be real fathers. so we can do where we can to break. We need to do something, to break the cycle. Because we had a lot of guys out here that I like him out here, and something's got to stop. We just need to do something, and I hope a lot of youngsters, young parents can listen to you, so they can teach them, how to take care of responsibilities. That's all I have. So I just want to select you on that. I'm very proud of you, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, Marty.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Marty.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say anything about my thing?
I'm charging you.
My song?
I'm charging you. Go ahead.
Okay, whatever.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, brother, listen. I got a song out called Family. This is how Martin knows. Martin knows. He's seen some of my grandkids. He know what I talk about all the time. And then when the whole topic about family, come up, I wrote a song about family, man. That's how passionate I am about it. You can go on any music platform and type in Family by Kevin Thomas. It's a young lady named Michelle Bussey singing it. And it just talks about family and how we need to get back to God. So you'll see my passion in my writing, brother. And not only do I write it, I live it. And Martin will tell you that. I do this mentoring, and a lot of these kids is lost, brother. Lost. I got a brother and his two sons that attend the mentorship. The father don't attend, but sometimes he sit in. But sometimes the older son don't want the father there because he don't really know him like that. But I got them. Them two are finna be in the video that I do for this song. And they're coming along real good. It just takes, all it takes, man, is for if everybody think about what they doing to make the difference in the world and with our people, you just got to question yourself, what can I do? What will I do? And do it. So I'm passionate about my family. I'm passionate about other people's family because it takes a family to make a community. It takes a community to make cities. So once we start at home, that's the first step. The first system, well, I hate to call it a system, but it is a system. The first foundation, I'm going to use foundation. The first foundation that God made was family. But go on to any music platform. You can go to YouTube, type in Family by Kevin Thomas. That song is going to touch you. And God gave me that, and I live by that. And Martin will tell you that. So it's all, and another thing, it's all about respecting each other too. God gave us all our own minds, our own sense of thinking, and we got to respect that. We really do. But I appreciate what you said, brother, and I take it to heart. And I'm flattered by it, but I only can do the best I can do. And if anybody that know me, see me ever get out of pocket or ever use the wrong language towards somebody, I want somebody to pull me to the side or check me right there. Because all of us has our wrong time. Ain't nobody ever right. But I'm going to get off so Martin can close out. Okay. But I appreciate you, brother.
All right, brother.
And that sister, oh my God. I need to meet that sister. I need to have that sister come speak to some of the young people. Well, you make that happen, Martin.
Okay. All right. I shared I put your.
Some of these young brothers need to hear her.
Yeah, she's smart. Yeah, she's smart. Felicia always been smart. Yeah, very smart. Yeah.
Man, that's not smart. That's wise.
Yeah, wise.
That's bigger than smart. Mm-hmm. That's wise. God is in that woman's life. Mm. Man, she should be a motivational speaker. Because what she spoke was truth.
Mm. All right, brother.
Hey, but God bless everybody that was on this line, and God bless you, Martin.
All right, I put his song up on Facebook. I mean, on the screen, so you guys can find him. Kevin Thomas, right there on YouTube. He's on different other platforms, but I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. So it's right there. Kevin Thomas, that's who we heard today that was talking. He shared his testimony with us. And, you know, appreciate the brother, man. So women, when we hear men come on this platform, let them talk. Don't cut them off so we can hear where they're coming from. All right? All right. Thank y'all so much. Y'all already know what it is. I don't need to make no further explanation, explain anything. It's been one of those times that have been on here 2 hours and 15 minutes. And, man, it's been a good dialogue. I mean, we had some little turbulence in the air, but we ironed it out. Tomorrow's a new day. If we live to see it, we can start all over again and hopefully we can do a better job. Thank you, guys. You already know what it is.